Hello, and welcome aboard Big If True, a 36-foot gaff-rigged catboat. After entirely too long working on more complex boats and other miscellaneous projects, I came to two frustrating conclusions. And those two conclusions were, A, this yacht, while I'm rather pleased with how it looks, is an awful pain to tack, and B, I still need to finish the thrustwing video, and therefore I still need something to do to avoid finishing the thrustwing video. Lest I let on just how little I actually know about gyroscopes, apparently, or am otherwise forced to do something productive. So instead, inspired by 454SS's cute little not-a-huge-pain-to-operate catboat, I decided to waste too much time on this. My own cute little not-a-huge-pain-to-operate catboat. That way I've got something nice and pleasant to pretend that I'm going to use to sail around rather than just starting another project, like is actually going to happen. But I figure if I'm going to commit to wasting time on things like this rather than the thrustwing video, maybe it can at least still be of some use, both as a pleasant little sailboat for the workshop, and as a way of hopefully demystifying sailing a little. So I set out with 2.5 main goals. Goal A, the half goal, was to build something as small as I could get away with in Stormworks, where everything is made out of fragments of neutron star. Goal B was to ensure that its function was as simple as I could get it and its behavior nice and tame and predictable. And Goal C was to provide a platform with lots of information available to the pilot to ensure that as little of that behavior is left to the imagination as possible. While Big If True is fairly realistically rigged, I did take a couple of liberties with the gaff, my intent isn't so much to provide that authentic salty dog seamanship experience as it is to show you what exactly is going on numerically while you're having that experience. Basically, the point of Big If True is as much sailing as I can get in a small package, with as much of the guesswork as I can take out removed. To that end, Big If True has 4 main features. One is that the keel and sail are as balanced and center of effort as I've managed so far, so while it will turn slowly into the wind of its own devices, this behavior is much less intense than my other sailboat floating point, and is plenty easy to overcome with the rudder alone. It's mild enough that you can get away with not using yaw hold if you don't feel like it. 2 is the automated main sheet governor. While Big If True does use a sheet to control sail angle, rather than controlling the length of that sheet directly, you instead provide a maximum desired sail angle, and the microcontroller figures out how much sheet you need to accomplish that. That lets you concentrate on the important part, the angle of your sail relative to the wind. 3 is the big guesswork remover, a simple wind and sail situation indicator that shows you your exact sail angle, the angle of effective wind on the bow, and provides a live readout of your sail's angle of attack. Between that and the speed readout, you can be a lot more certain of how good your sail angle is at any given time, and you can work with known figures to optimize it. And finally 4, full auto sail. With a flip of this switch, Big If True will manage its sail angle to the best of its ability entirely on its own. I designed this mostly as a convenience feature in case you want to hang out below and sip coffee or eat Fruit Loops or something. In most cases, you'll be able to do a knot or so better by manually trimming the sail, and if the wind is strong, you might not have a choice. But if you're not sure where to start when it comes to sail trimming, autosail will give you a pretty good idea of how to go about it. Just sail around a bit and watch the sail and sail situation indicator, monitoring the sail angles and angles of attack it chooses for each wind direction. I covered points of sail in my last Stormworks sailing video, so I won't get back into them now, but if you find you tend to learn by doing, this might help you with that. And that is pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, simple boat. Surprisingly time-consuming to build, but simple. We'll do a quick tour of the inside for those who care about that kind of thing, and then that's all there is. There's nothing terribly important down here. We do have our electrical panel, a handy moving map, a bed, and some comfy lighting. Also a bilge pump in the bottom of that electrical panel, handy in the case you need it. All in all, I'm very happy with this thing. It isn't big or elaborate, but it's fun, easy to sail, performs well in light winds and on close hauls, and makes pretty similar speed at most points of sail. Special thanks to 454SS and a few tempting Craigslist listings for inadvertently sending me on a catboat kick. It's been a fun detour. And again, thrust wings soon. I finished the voiceover and everything, I just got a lot of diagrams to do. Anyway, you can find Big If True on the Stormworks workshop, link in the description. Hope you enjoy it.